Cheers. I've been putting maple syrup in. Delicious. Anyway, long time no see. So much has happened since I last posted on YouTube, but I thought I'd try a little vlog this week. I think I'm gonna call this vlog Life Beyond Cancer, which there's a lot to say. Too much, it's overwhelming, but I feel like I'm just gonna like let it come out in time. If you haven't seen anything from me in the last like year and a half, 2 years, finished my masters, got diagnosed with cancer, had surgery, got told that my surgery was successful, sat at home for a lot of months, having a very shit time. Then I got a job, which is great, and I moved out. I now live in my flat, which is so great. And basically, I kind of feel like, I don't know, I just felt like I wanted to film something. So there's no pressure, just maybe this is it, maybe there'll be more, I don't know. I think I'll speak a little bit about like what's going on and like how this time has been in this video, but if you haven't seen anything and are a bit like what happened, I did a podcast episode at Christmas, just like a one-off episode where I spoke in depth about like getting diagnosed and like my experience and everything. With this video, I kind of want to focus on that, but also on like the like after. And is there an after? Big questions for Monday morning. I'll catch up with you soon, but I have a job now, so I'm about to log on. We have our matcha. It's a nice sunny day and it's gonna be a good week. It's gonna be a good week. So yeah, I'll speak to you in a bit. Good evening, just finished work for the day. Putting on my shoes because I'm heading to the gym. This has been like a big part, I guess, of my like post-cancer and like surgery recovery situation. The surgery I had basically took out the tumour I had, which was in my knee. Sorry, this video is literally just so like sporadically like dropping like major trauma, but I don't want to do like a sit down, like this is just the way it's gonna be. But anyway, had a tumour in my knee and the surgery took that out, but because of the way it was like shaped and grown, they had to take out quite a lot of bone as well, because otherwise you can't be like sure that you got it all. From like here, the scars like here, to here is metal. And it's got like a joint bendy thing. It can bend about halfway, so not that far, or at least it can bend halfway. It's one of those, you know, glass half empty, glass half full sort of things. Very weak. I can't kneel. There's lots of other things, like I can't run, I can't walk very fast, or for like a long time. It took me months to be able to walk even for 5 minutes. Multiple months I didn't even leave the house. Like it was a whole thing, and it still is a whole thing. But yeah, I've been sort of prescribed to go to the gym 3 times a week to do leg day. Back in the day, before all of this, leg day was my least favourite. Like I was an arms person. I'm always on leg day at the moment. It's a Monday's day, so I just want to like get a good start to the week, get a workout in. I really like going to the gym, and I always have, like I feel lucky that this was always part of my routine, because it has been like essential for my recovery. So I'm glad that it wasn't like something I didn't want to do or that I never did before. A lot of the time at the gym I spend doing things which like toddlers can do. Like really basic movements. I'll show you, like this is my good leg. Stuff like that is like impossible on my bad leg, and that would be so painful to try. I kind of do lots of like smaller movements that are like working up to that, but there's also a level of just like you have to kind of accept that it isn't gonna work like the other leg. Like I don't know, I'm always trying to strengthen it and trying to like do new things and get better, but then at the same time knowing that it's never gonna be 100%, and everyone's different. Like I'll tell like the doctor and stuff like, oh, this thing's really hard, and they're like, sometimes they're like, yeah, we can work on that, and sometimes it's like, you might never do that. Yeah, like things like stairs or walking on an incline, or mainly a decline, like walking downhill or going downstairs, really difficult. basically just have to sort of like throw myself and then catch myself on my good leg. I'm gonna go to the gym now, listen to a podcast, make it fun. I've got a good routine with it. Yeah, my new flat, I live quite close to the gym, which is nice, and I really like my new gym. So sometimes I do think like I've been working on these like really minute exercises for now like a year and a half. I don't know, it's one of those things where it's like there's so many things I can't do, and it is sometimes frustrating and just like really sad, but it's better than it was. And you know, it's one of those things where the worst case scenario that I thought could be true for like a while is so bad. It's like the worst case scenario. So anything now is kind of like, well, at least it's not that. I don't know. I don't want to ramble, so let's go. It is Saturday now, and I thought it might be nice to round off this video with a flat tour. I always used to make flat tours and like do little renovation videos whenever I moved in uni and stuff, and I do take a lot of like joy in making the place that I live nice, and this flat means like a lot to me. I'll talk about that at the end because I want to show you the tour first, but yeah, let's have a little look around. This is the bedroom. Really simple. Haven't done a lot of like decorating in here, to be honest, but I really like it. So we did buy this bed. I think it was from like Wayfair or something. It was like one of the cheapest options, and it's just like a metal frame. These sheets are from made.com, and I think they're really cool. Little print above, that's from Desenio. I've had that for years. One of these just like IKEA lantern thingies. And then I'll show you my bedside table. I've got some books, hand cream. Maybe in the next video I'll do like a little book update because I've read a few good books recently. This is what I'm reading at the moment. My Brilliant Friend. This was in my crochet era. After my surgery I did like so many arts and crafts, and this is one of the things that I made. So a little picture of me and my brother. Isn't that nice? These little bits and bobs. This rug is from Ian Snow, I think the brand is. Quite nice, and it's perfect for this space. And then there's a mirror here. This is like a built-in wardrobe situation, which is obviously ideal. Don't have to buy a wardrobe. These are all like memento-y records and photos. This was from one of the holidays we went on. This is like a little picture book thingy that I made after a holiday. And this is like a record, but it's made up of song lyrics, which is quite cool. So yeah, that's the bedroom. And then the rest of the flat is all quite open. So this is like the living area with the TV and everything in here. And then dining area here. This is where I work from home. And then kitchen. So it's all quite open, which I like. It's nice. So this is the little living area. I actually love it. It looks so nice. So the sofa came with the flat. It's kind of ugly, so we just put a blanket over it. This little footstool thing has been everything. I feel like it's quite a small, not that great sofa, so you definitely want a footstool. This I found in my grandma's garage, and she was literally like giving it away, so that was kind of ideal. I have a rug. This is like from old flats, but I think it's also from Ian Snow. And then the TV. We didn't buy many things new, but I bought this TV stand from Habitat, and I think it looks quite groovy, and I like how you can put the books and stuff on there as well. And then this little corner is one of my favorites. This was one of the other things we bought new, this chair. It's from IKEA, and I had it on my like I love that list for ages, but it just felt like kind of a big purchase. I don't think it was that expensive. Well, it was kind of expensive, but you know, it's IKEA. I just think it's really cool, little like retro vibe. It's actually really comfy as well. And then we have a little lamp going over. That's just from Asda actually. Got some art up. This one is my dad's mum, which is so cool. I love that picture. And then this one is from Desenio, but I'm looking to change that. I've had that for ages and I just like it, but I don't love it. So yeah. And then next to this chair, I've kind of tried to make like a little bit of a coffee table windowsill situation. So, but this chair is actually really, really comfy. I kind of bought it because I feel like if you have people round, the sofa is big enough for like 2 or 3, and I wanted there to be space for like more than that. So we got this chair, but I didn't think that we would ever actually sit on it. I live with my boyfriend, by the way. I didn't like really say that. I actually do sit on it kind of often. It's nice to just have like a separate space, or if like one of us is watching something on TV, you can sit here and read or like do something else. It's actually really comfy, right next to the window. So, and then we have the little dining area. We bought this table secondhand from IKEA. The chairs are not that comfy, but it's fine. And then also have a desk also from IKEA. It's all kind of old. But yeah, that's my little like work from home setup. And when we've had people like bigger groups around for dinner, I'll just move this table under the tablecloth, and they kind of like are the same height, so it kind of works. And we've got some spare chairs living under the sofa, so we can actually host like 10 people, which is great. My dad made me this tablecloth for my birthday. Isn't that so sweet? So cool. I have these nice little coasters. These are from a South Asian bookshop in Kennington, if you're interested. I think it's called Shalimar. This little blanket is another one of my creations. And then I've just got like, yeah, plants, some candlesticks. That's the vibe. And then onto the kitchen. Came with these like amazing open shelves, which I really love. The flat itself is like not full of like cool moldings or like loads of like character and old. But this I really love. I'll do a whistle stop tour because there's quite a lot of stuff, but here we've just got like, you know, oil, salt, pepper, garlic, that sort of thing. I really like these hand towels. They're from Habitat, and I also have like other colours. And then I've kind of displayed stuff on the shelves, but because also this is also like the main shelving for the flat, so I also have like plates and bowls and stuff here that like actually need somewhere to live. And then this stuff's obviously a bit more decorative. Bread bin. I actually made this recently. I'm still vegan, but there are eggs in the house, so I thought this was cute. We bought a new toaster and a new kettle. And then this is a little drinks corner. So we've got the stuff for tea, matcha, hot chocolate, coffee, and then we've just got like milk frother and all of that over there. But yeah, the kitchen's so nice. And then we have a nice fridge. Sharing this with just one other person like is so much space. I swear in my last flat the fridge was half the size and there were 4 of us. So yeah, and that's kind of the whole space really. We've got a couple like film and music posters up here, but yeah, it looks quite cute, right? We also have these really big windows, which is great. Welcome to our balcony. this is my new home. Yeah, we've been here for like a few months and it's been really great. When I was diagnosed, I was about to go traveling for 6 weeks, which I obviously had to cancel. And then my plan after that was to apply for a job, get a job, and then move out straight away. So I didn't plan to like be at my parents' house really. And I ended up being there for like a year and a half, or a little bit over a year. It really wasn't what I planned. Obviously I'm really grateful to have had that like space and somewhere to live that was like, because I needed that, I literally needed that. And for months I couldn't leave the house, I couldn't like do things for myself, so I really like, it was kind of essential and I'm very grateful. However, that really was like horrendous, like just not having so many things that you want all at once. And I feel like your living situation and everything, even though again I'm very lucky and like very grateful, just to not be able to choose it, to have like no control over it, and like to see other people around you like just going and doing like other things, and I don't know, it was really difficult. And I have like been a lot happier since I've been here and like back with my own space and doing, you know, like back on my plan, like my ideas and stuff. So yeah, I've been really happy to be here, to be honest. And I don't know, maybe that's why I feel a bit more motivated to like film and like do stuff, because I just think my life is like it's just better now. So yeah, I know I've only really like touched the surface in this video, and hopefully I can like film some more and we can like discuss further, because I have so much to say on this experience, and like it is a forever thing, like it's not over and it's still shit every single day, but I am a lot happier and there are so many more like good things happening. So yeah, I don't know, I'm nervous because I feel like I haven't said enough, so it's like I haven't fully explained myself, but then I don't want to make this video like really long. So thank you for watching, and just thanks for everything. Like if you've clicked on this video, and that probably means you've been around for a while, because I haven't posted a video in probably like a year and a half, 2 years. So yeah, thank you basically, and I hope you enjoyed it. Okay, bye.